Hi, my name is Harald Huyssen, and I'm coming to you from True Sound Recording Studio in Antipolo, Philippines for another educational video brought to you in partnership by Zildjian and JB Music Philippines. What I'd like to talk to you about today is another rudiment, and we've done some videos on rudiments already. I encourage you to check those out before viewing this one. Today I'd like to discuss the paradiddle diddle. The paradiddle diddle. And like the other rudiments, it can be used to strengthen not only your hands, but it can be used for fill-in devices or even groove, for coming up with different types of grooves. So the rudiments can be a very important part of your playing if developed correctly. And the single paradiddle diddle is right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. And so triplet based, it's a grouping of 6, right, left, right, right, left, left. That's one time through it. And so for your reference, I'll play it as 8th note triplets with the hi-hat being the quarter note. This is what it would sound like. So you can see the first note has an accent while the other notes following it, the 5 following notes, have no accent. And so again, that was with the quarter note in the hi-hat, playing it as 8th note triplet. Now with many rudiments, they can be used to strengthen your hands, but what I've found is just playing it, well, playing the rudiment already helps a lot, but just playing it in one version, like a right hand lead, doesn't get you as much mileage as you could from the rudiment. So another great thing is to try to turn it around, and so that would be to invert the sticking. So now it would be left, right, left, left, right, right, and then repeat. Sounds like this. And this gives your left hand a chance to step up and try to, I guess, compete with the right, if you will, to get the hands, the two hands, operating at pretty close levels of ability. So beyond just playing it as one version or the other, you can come up with exercises, and I'd like to show you 2 today, for playing it one way and then switching, playing it with the other lead and switching back. And so what we're going to do is play the paradiddle diddle 3 times as 16th note triplets, and then play 3 triplets, 8th note triplets, and then back again. Notation for all of this is available at the following website that you're seeing on your screen. So here we go. And the second one is the same idea, 3 groupings of single paradiddle diddle, but connected by 16th notes single paradiddle. That sounds like this. Again, notation available. And you'll, as you try it, I mean, whatever tempo works for you, start off slow, work yourself up to a tempo that you find more usable for whatever you're trying to apply it to. But you can tell, I'm sure you can tell, as you try it, that the left hand, or your weaker hand if you're left-handed, the right hand is going to give you a little bit of a challenge, and that's expected. Don't worry about it. Just work through it and continue to work on rudiments. You know, rudiments, as much as possible, should be a part of your daily practice routine, just so that your hands are always improving and that your stickings are always getting better. And it's not about getting to your final result today, but it's about doing it gradually and over time, and you'll be surprised how far you can get in a matter of months and especially years. So now we can apply this to the drum set for fill-ins especially. And the first fill-in that I'd like to bring to your attention is just pulling out the first right hand on the toms. And so what we're going to do is a simple groove, and then the first rights, we'll just pull them out onto 2 toms. It'll be a 2-beat fill-in. Sounds like this. We can also, instead of pulling it onto the toms, maybe pull it to an open hi-hat. That would sound like this. And then come up with whatever versions you can think of. We could also pull out two accents, so the right and the left, and if we put that onto the tom, sound like this. And that could be moved to the cymbals as well, which would sound like this. So again, some nice possibilities there. We could also apply it into a groove-based thing. On the previous videos, we talked about playing the bass drum with the right hand. And so if we put the bass drum with the right hand with the paradiddle diddle, sounds like this. Okay, and that might be a little bit of a challenge just to get that happening, but maybe not too usable yet. And what we'll do is come down for the 2 and 4 onto the snare. And it's just an idea that you can try out and see how you can apply it for yourself. And if we put that into a groove, it would sound like this. Again, it can be applied to all kinds of styles. Just give you a couple of examples quickly. Say a samba. And one really neat thing about this, as it's a triplet-based rudiment, it applies or lends itself quite nicely to swing. And so the traditional swing pattern is usually thought of as this. In that example, the hi-hat is happening on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can get some nice ghosting notes happening on the snare drum if you start off with a right, left, left, and then just go into the single paradiddle diddle. Sounds like this. And to end it off, just a couple of examples of applying the single paradiddle in comping or in time while playing swing. Here we go. So you can see that it really works nicely for getting in and out, moving with making fill-ins, or even just comping, phrasing 3 against 4, or whatever ideas you might come up with. So the single paradiddle diddle, it's a great rudiment, it's great for building hands, it's great for developing fill-ins, and it's great for comping in styles. Check it out, learn it, practice it, get it into your routine. See you for the next video. God bless you.